All right guys, so today we're gonna go over back and biceps. In the previous videos, y'all saw me doing chest workouts and tricep workouts. I like to pair those two together because when you're working your chest, you're working your tricep. Same thing when you're working that chest, the secondary motion is either that deltoid or it's gonna be your chest, right? So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna go over a full routine that I like to do, back and biceps. Again, when you're working that back, when you're doing any type of pull motion, you're working on the secondary muscle will be your bicep. And same thing with the bicep, we can either isolate it or some movements actually incorporate the back as well. So we're gonna go get after it. I'll show you a few different things and we're gonna get going. All right guys, so the first workout I like to do just to kind of stretch out that back is gonna be your pull-ups. If y'all can do them by themselves, awesome. We're gonna knock out a few. If you can't do them by yourself, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this down. If you have a machine at your gym, this helps with resistance. It's gonna help kind of counterbalance that weight. So if you're working on it, the heavier you go on that right there is gonna make it easier for you. Making sure your core is tight, you're not arching your back anyway. Wide grip right here, and it's gonna really open up that lats. Come right there, pull it up. Pretty good extension, all the way back to the top. Just keep working like that. And just keep going. You're gonna do about 4 sets of about 10 to 12 reps. That's what I like to do on every single workout. Bow. Boom. So again, if you wanna need some assistance, you do it right there. If not, we're just gonna come right here. Again, keeping that core tight, all the way to the top. We'll bring it back all the way down, just like that. All right, so what we're gonna do is when we do the back, I like to superset it with bis. So every time you get into the back, you go straight to a bicep curl, okay? Again, making sure the form's right. When you pick it up, arms are gonna be to the side. Make sure the elbows are here. We're not rocking anywhere back and forth. Shoulders aren't leaning forward. Keeping it up, kind of like a tricep, and just curl it up right there. You see how I'm not swaying with it, or I'm not bringing my elbows like that. A lot of people do that, and that's totally wrong. Keep your elbows back, chest back, curl it up, right back down. And again, 4 sets of about 10 to 12. You see how I'm just squeezing at the top? And you don't have to go full range of motion all the way to the top. It's about right here. So you see that squeeze, kind of keeping those elbows back all the way down. Give me about 12 reps. All right, so guys, next superset we're gonna do is gonna be your back rows. We're gonna do them standing. So again, when you do this, guys, your feet are straight. You're gonna have a slight bend in your knees. We're gonna pick up the weights. We're gonna bend fully over, keeping the chest high, and we're gonna do a row. All right, so we're gonna superset that with an alternate bicep curl. Same thing on the other workout that I just showed y'all, keeping the elbows back, chest stays high, we're gonna curl it up. So on that one, you'll see it here and right here. So we're gonna go get after it. Remember, it's 4 sets of 12. About a minute rest in between every single superset. That doesn't mean in between both. That means you do 1, 2, take about a minute break. 1, 2, about a minute break. So I'll show you again. Come right here. Again, choose a good weight that you're not rocking or anything. Feet are straight, slightly bent, all the way forward, and then row it up. You see, I'm keeping my back straight. I'm not leaning too far forward. I'm not bending too far over. Just right here, chest is open. I'm squeezing at the top, just like that. And we go straight into this right here. It's gonna be an alternate bicep curl. Remember, keeping the chest up. Hands come to the side, and as you curl up, you turn it. Turn it. I'm not doing as many as I want y'all to do, only just for film purposes. I don't want to bore y'all. What we're gonna do is, again, 12 each way, 4 sets. Just keep on pushing it until you're done. All right guys, so this is gonna be your back row. I like to do these standing because I like to work on my core. An alteration for that, or a variation to that, is if you sit down on a bench and you just row right there, that's fine. But I like to work on my core a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand here, you pull back, we're gonna squat right here. And when I'm going, I don't wanna push forward, like I wanna hump forward. I see a lot of people trying to do this, and when they go like this, and they hump. You don't wanna do that, you wanna stay close. Right here, bring it to the chest. My elbows are going wide. You see how my whole body is just staying flat? And all I'm doing is bring it right there. If you can't squat that low and you want to stand up, that's fine. Just making sure your core's tight. You're not arching anything. It's right there. And again, we're doing 4 sets of 12. Squeeze the shoulders together, guys. Drop the shoulders. You don't want to go too high. Drop them down. Think about there's like a quarter in between your shoulder blades and you want to squeeze that quarter. That's how I show my clients when I'm training them. I do that with myself as well, just concentrate on it. Right there, 12, knock it out, and we jump right into it with the hammer curls, okay? So that's gonna be the superset for this one. Hammer curls are really gonna get those arms bigger. You can do these 2 different ways. You can either come right here and go sideways, or you can go straight up. Remember, keeping the elbows back. We're not swaying anything, all right? And we're gonna alter them. If you wanna go up together, you can. Whatever you wanna do, all right? Keep them like that. Remember, guys, it should be hard. You should be breathing. You see how I'm kind of breathing right now? It should be like this. Come right there. You can do 2 at a time, whatever you gotta do to get to 12. Just keep pushing all the way to the top. Keep rocking it. Keep rocking it. Boom. You get a minute break and get after it again. All right, guys, so the last 2 exercises we're gonna show today is gonna be your lat pull down. I see a ton of people doing this wrong, okay? So I'm gonna go over a bunch of wrong techniques first, and then we're gonna do the right one at the end. So first, if you're gonna work on your lats, you wanna go wide. You can go close, you can go reverse grip. There's a lot of different like variations to it, but to actually work on the lats the best, coming right here. So if you have trouble doing pull-ups by yourself, this is a good one to work on. We're coming down. I see a lot of people, first mistake is they go like this and they come forward. Don't do that. That's no back exercise whatsoever. You can start really causing a lot of trouble in your shoulders. Another one is they try to go way too heavy and they lean with it like that and they're like rocking. I can do this all day and it does anything for my back. So the proper technique is good grip, core's tight, lean about maybe 30 degrees just so you don't hit your face when you pull down, and come straight down to the upper chest and then back up to the top. Straight down to the upper chest, back up to the top. Making sure your shoulders are in place. You don't want to fully extend weight to the top. You want to kind of keep them down, keep them tight. Right down to the top. And just keep on working right there. Boom, boom, boom. Again, it's 4 sets of 12. Keep pushing through it. And then remember, right when we get done with this, we're going to go straight to our bicep workout. 11, 12. I think that's 12. Wow. So our bicep workout is what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on preacher curls. All right, so this is gonna be a reverse grip. All right, so instead of coming right here, we're actually gonna turn it. All right, so it's technically a reverse of a regular curl. You call them preacher curls, so you're in a pronated grip, coming down, picking it up right here. I start at the top, elbows come close, coming down, 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 almost to full, and then back up, down, back up to the top. And you'll feel this in your forearms. You'll feel this obviously in your bicep. Keeping the core tight. You don't want to rock with it or anything like that. Right there, bringing it up. You can also do these ones standing if you want, but for the most part I like to do them sitting. It really isolates that bicep movement.
There was
Wow. And that finishes up back and buys, guys. If you have any questions, like our page, subscribe down low, and we can get you anything you need.